Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of the Fishing Teacher, and thanks for tuning in to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about how and when you want to fish the ZDrop Worm. Man, this is an incredible little fish catcher. Going to give you guys some tips and advice on that. I think it's going to add up to some good fish for you guys and lots of fish. So real quick, I just wanted to thank everybody that has signed up to become a member of the fishing channel. And also, I'm going to put my email address in the description of this video, so please feel free to shoot me your fishing questions if you're a member. And also, if you're interested in becoming a member, just click on the little join button and get you all the information for that. Much appreciated. Okay, guys, this is the Zoom ZDrop Worm. Now, this is a finesse worm. It's a little bit different than a lot of other worms you've seen. You can see here it's got a flat bottom on it. It's a flat side. Whereas most plastic worms are, most of them are round. Some of them have the flat on there, but not pronounced as much as the ZDrop worm. And it's about 4 inches long. Just a little finessey worm, comes in a lot of different colors. So this is a really versatile worm to use. And the time that I like to use this is from about now up until like November. It's like the finessey type stuff starts to come into play once that water temperature starts to warm up to about 60 degrees. And I'm going to talk about the conditions, and we'll talk about fishing it. Obviously, when you're fishing a small worm like this, you need to have some type of a clear water environment. So I normally don't fish a bait like this unless the water visibility is like at least 3 feet. Ideally, I like it to be like 5 foot of visibility, but you can get away with 3 feet, by using different colors. And most of the time, I'm drop shotting this thing. Now, we've talked about that before. Drop shot is just where you put a little bitty tiny hook in the head of the worm, and then you put a weight below it. We've rigged that up before. You can refer back to some of the past. And then you just throw it out there, and the worm stays up above the bottom, and you just shake it like that, and the weight's down here. Fish will come up and get it. That's probably my favorite way to fish it. But another way that I like to fish it is on a jig head. I'll just simply take, something like, I'll show you this Mega Bass Oakashire jig head here. And I'll just rig the jig head up on it. By the way, guys, I'll also put the Baitworks link in the description if you guys want to get you some of these or get you any of the jig heads there. You guys can order them through that link. But rigging it just like this is another good way to catch them, just on a jig head like this. Now, I like the jig head application up until the summer starts. Like from now up until like the first or second week of June, I'll fish these, the little 1/8 ounce Oakashire head on the bait like this, just fishing it around, main lake points, secondary points, flatter, gravelly banks, that type of stuff. And it seems to work really good. You can also use just a ball head, works pretty good on it as well. Now, another way that you can fish it that's similar to the split shot rig is what I call similar to the drop shot rig is a split shot rig. And you can take the ZDrop Worm and just peg a split shot. You can get a split shot anywhere at Walmart. They're just a little round weight that you crimp on with pliers. Crimp it on about 10 inches above the bait, cast it out there. And again, the bait stays on the bottom and you can just drag it along. The ZDrop stays up off the bottom too. You can just drag it along the bottom like that. But it comes in a lot of different colors. My favorite is that Morning Dawn and just a green pumpkin or a watermelon. And it's just a bait that's going to get you a lot of bites. I mean, if you're in a body of water that's got some pretty tough fishing, it's really good, small finessey baits. Or if you have a lake that has a lot of spotted bass in it, this thing is really, really effective around spotted bass. And the spotted bass and smallmouth tend to like small stuff. So anyway, guys, just another bait I wanted to add to your arsenal there. It's going to add up to a lot of fish. You're not going to catch a lot of big fish on it, not that you can't, but it'll definitely get you lots of bites. So hope it helps out. We'll see you guys.